Good morning, YouTube. Man, it's been a minute. Um, Please excuse the funkiness that's going on with my beard here, but COVID. Everybody's got to wear a mask. Stay safe, 6 feet apart, that type of thing. And the mask kind of gives me a second smiley face or a double chin. But good morning. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Um, I've been replying to a couple comments. It has been a busy few months. For those of you that know, I got into truck driving, completely enjoyed it. Great money in the field, as long as you're financially savvy about it. It's all well and good to go out and buy everything that you want. Get a house, get a new car, uh, buy everything that you ever wanted because you're making that type of money. But I ended up leaving Prime Incorporated, located in Springfield, Missouri. Great company to work for, especially starting out. Left, went back home, worked a local job. After that, I ended up realizing that after I had drove a truck, that there's not much else quite like it, especially the over-the-road truck driving, the long haul, as most people know it as. But I ended up going back with a company known as Climate Express. I'm not going to say anything bad about them. Great company to work for, especially if you don't like going far out west or far up north. It's not a bad company. It'll keep you around the Midwest, more or less Colorado, over to the eastern seaboard. But they're a good company. They start you off at decent rates. Most of their trucks are 2019, I think now, 2019 to 2020 Volvo VNL 760s. Great trucks. Just got to make sure you take care of your rig. But that's the same as anything. As you see with my hat, I'm a Freightliner guy. I love Freightliner. You get great fuel economy out of them. And me being a lease operator, now back with Prime, fuel economy is everything. You're going to find out that as a lease operator, owner-op, or lack thereof, that fuel is your only commodity that you have any control over. You got your fixed deductions, such as permits, tags, truck payment, and all that. That's never changing. Your fuel is what changes, which, as of today, we're looking at, I think today's the 26th, third month into 2021. Woo, we made it through 2020. But it has been a rough year for a lot of different people, and my prayers go out to all those who lost loved ones. It's not easy. It really isn't. But let's talk about a cheerier note. Truck driving for most people is a lifestyle. It really is. For me, it's my career path that I've chosen. I have loved ones back home, and actually, the beginning of this year, I became a dad. I gave. I am now sharing my life with my girlfriend and my now going on 2-month-old daughter, Miss Haven Rain Woodruff. She's just an absolute delight. She's sweet as can be. I don't really get to spend a lot of time with her, but I'm hoping that she'll grow up knowing that Dad's out here trying to make a living in a world that, unless you have a extensive college degree, you're not going to make this type of money anywhere else. It's really sad to say. I won't go into the actual depth of what you could make out here because it's going to be different for every driver. So don't take what I'm saying as, oh, well, he said I can go get my CDL and I can make $1,000+ a week. You can, but you have to have a type of mentality that you're able to actually get out here and hustle for your money, actually get out here and work for your money, push yourself on the daily, but don't forget that you're still human. I've actually come across that here not too long ago. I pushed myself 550, 600 mile days for 9 days straight, and that may not sound like really tough work, but it's sitting behind the wheel of a big rig, making constant small adjustments to traffic, watching for other people on the road, and making sure that you're also keeping your safety and other people's safety in mind, along with making sure that you make your destination on time. I really suggest anybody that's looking into getting their CDL and becoming a truck driver that you really do your research on it. Are you going to be able to be away from home for this type of amount of time and not break down? It's a great opportunity for those who are willing to sacrifice time with family, time with friends, even time for yourself. Truck driving has made it easier and more comfortable for people to be able to get into this profession nowadays. But at the end of the day, it's your livelihood. And if you don't look at it professionally every day, you won't make it. And if you do make it and you're still not watching out, you'll end up doing the unthinkable, and you'll end up ending somebody's life. I mean, you're behind the wheel of a big rig, 200, 300 plus gallon tanks, or combined, of course. Loads that go from anywhere from 80,000 pounds to, on up there. I'm still on the reefer side. I don't exactly know much about the flatbed side, but I know you heavy haulers, y'all haul some stuff that I'd cringe at, man. My hat, I tip my hat to you heavy haulers. Y'all got it rough. Y'all do. But that, again, that's another part of truck driving. If you do end up going to get your CDL, that's another thing you need to look at is, what do you want to do? Do you want to be a door swinger? Do you want to be a flatbedder? A tanker yanker? It's really all depending on what you want to do and where you want to run your freight lanes. If you're a company driver, you really don't have a choice of where you run your freight lanes, but lease or just going out and buying your own truck, which, unless you grew up in a truck driving family where you've been around it your entire life, I didn't have that liberty. I had to learn this through the knowledge of my trainers, other drivers, along with a couple of my buddies that's been doing this a couple years more than me. Well, speaking of the reefer, it just kicked on. Excuse me, I'm in line here at Cisco in Rocky Hill, waiting to get unloaded. They don't open until 5 a.m. So, oh yeah, that's that's a good few trucks ahead of me. A lot of hurry up and wait, as the military used to say. That's definitely part of truck driving. So if you do come in and let's say you're not a gamer. Bring a book. You're going to need it. Bring a tablet or a laptop or something to keep you occupied. Hell, take a nap. Like, I'm looking at... I still got another 2 hours before I can deliver. Well, alrighty then. But, any of y'all that have questions, I don't myself have a lot of experience, but I'll be more than willing to share with you what I've learned over the couple of years from different drivers. Don't try to take what they've taught me and what I could teach you to heart, because like I said, every driver's different. Most drivers have to find their own way of driving. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe if you want to. I mean, I'm not really here for the subscribers. I'm just more or less trying to pass along knowledge that I've learned over the years. Y'all have to forgive me. It's early in the morning and I have not had any coffee. I have already done 400 miles for the day, and I'm sure my day's not over yet. So let me wrap up this video with this little tidbit of knowledge. If you think you can't be away from your family for any extended period of time to be able to do what you have to do to be able to pay bills, supply food and utilities for your loved ones, if you think you can't be away from your friends and family for long periods of time, don't even try. Because for people that have gone off into the military, for people that have laid down the path for me and my friends, the original truck drivers, for all of those who take yourself out of your comfort zone to be able to make stuff happen in your life that you want to happen, those are the people you need to learn from, because those are the people that make it happen. Other than that, I guess I'm going to take a nap. Stay free, America. Take it easy.